So yesterday, M.Anifest posted on social media, and he says, "It took me a couple of years to realize they talk about flow. When they talk about flow, in these parts, they mean how fast you rhyme." And then he adds LMAO. Okay, so M.Anifest has highlighted the confusion that music lovers make in categorizing flow when it comes to rap music. So in that post, he wrote, again, he said, "It took me a couple of years to realize when they talk about flow in these parts, they mean how fast you rhyme." And this has raised the topic of what goes into rap and what is flow. And people are asking questions. Who is he talking about? Should we find ya? But early on, there was a video that surfaced on social media. That is a video from D Black's podcast. Yes. I think that video is old.
Yeah.
It's an old video. I'm sure
it is back on social media.
No social media.
And the question about M.Anifest or Sarkodie. And JB was answering, right? And now we introduce Abba. Take a listen.
Trying to link.
Sarko or M.Anifest?
I use like, no disrespect to M.Anifest, but bro, this is like, come on, man. you can't. Sark, we will find better person. Like, no, I won't say better person. Like, we'll find somebody two-way, like,
Toe for toe.
yeah, like,
Match and well.
hard because, bro, it's dangerous. Like,
Very
he's dangerous when it comes to like even hits.
Who would I pick overall? Definitely, of course, it's King Sark all the way, bro.
All right.
Overall, but they all have
I don't think I think they're two.
they all have their abilities. They all have their special capabilities. You know, M.Anifest is a writer. He's more of a, he's like a poet.
Yeah.
You know, he's got that Tupac.
Yeah.
I'll pick. It be switch. I'll pick M.Anifest to be like Tupac, Sark to be like Biggie. But
I agree
Sark
with you.
performs like Tupac.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's switched up. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's how I see it.
Sarkis.
Yo, and already Rya is passing their comments. So you heard Joy B and EL. Yes. And then D Black was the one hosting them. So Joy B in there, EL as well. Talking about M.Anifest versus Sark. But what is on the table now is what M.Anifest posted after that video surfaced online. We don't know whether it is in response to the video or not. But he says, "It took me a couple of years to realize when they talk about flow in these parts, they mean how fast you rhyme." Adam, as a former rapper, what is flow?
Flow. I mean, when you say flow, I would say flow from the time I started rapping to, I mean, what I learned from the elders in the game. I see flow to be all-encompassing.
Okay.
Or I would say a cocktail, because it is about how you weave your message to go with the instrumentation, where the cadence and everything.
What is
comes
cadence?
in. Music. I mean,
I
you know
don't know. You are the rapper, a
The
former
chorus,
rapper.
you know the how strike. You know, when you are striking the two chords, people are able to strike it well to.
No, we're talking about rap here.
Yeah, I'm talking about the cadence.
Okay.
To get to a certain final conclusion or resolution.
Okay.
You
So
know,
you were explaining cadence.
Yes.
Okay.
And that is where, and when it comes to the rap, I mean, people are able to go on a certain sequence on the beat to be able to bring about.
Adam, relax. Oh, come off Dodo.
Okay,
break it down.
What's the cadence?
I don't know. He was break it down. Flow no. And come off.
Yeah, so say rap here.
When you're rapping.
There is a message.
Yes.
The message, some have rhymes.
Yeah.
And there is rhythm and a certain melody on a beat. You understand?
Okay.
So the flow is all of these put together. You know, and some people do have different styles on just a single song. So because of that, connoisseurs of the music do say that, oh, Charlie,
man, come bro, fuck it, that's like a connoisseur.
yeah, like
continue.
don't rap, no. And then Akwe will flow. Like they feel like he otimi sisan nyoma and otimi erami in a melodic way with the beat.
Can you give us example demonstration?
So like me, I would say that flow will be like a totality of the output of the rapper on a beat.
The smoothness.
Yes,
of the beat.
You know,
when your colleague rapper is speaking, you have to take your time.
You understand? So
Smoothness.
you know, said Yana bought like 2 songs.
Yeah.
All of them had a way of. It's like it's the same. That was it the same beat?
No.
You know, there are some songs with same beat, but you see that the styles are different.
Yeah.
And that will be like the flow, how they execute the beat. With their rhymes, with their message, with their, you know, everything.
So it's not about how fast you rap?
No. I mean, that is like a style, you understand? So you need to add other things to get the flow. You understand? So, I mean, that is how I'll see it. It's the flow will be bigger than the speed.
Okay.
Like how fast one rap. You understand?
Okay. M.anifest and Sarkodie, who has the best or a better flow?
They all have nice flows.
Who has a better flow?
Nice flows.
Who has a better
Why
flow?
do you want to put Adam in a corner?
As you know, a former rapper, I don't want to. I mean, because I know that Obiawo, the style and strengths and flow. I mean, some enjoys M.anifest flow because of maybe how he takes the time and
the language,
how he puts the words together, how he rhymes. Some also enjoy Sark's flow because of maybe the pace and how he's able to put the words in that pace to flow on a certain rhyme. You understand? So like people enjoy both of them or other rappers based on some. I mean, someone told me he loves Medical's flow because of how he adds humor to it. You understand? So it will be dependent on what you are looking for. I mean, if you are looking for how somebody flows in a certain pace, rhythmically, rhymes, you know, you may go for a certain artist. And if you want to also look at how somebody piece some deep words or words you may not think of on the surface, piece them rhythmically on a certain beat, you may go for someone.
Okay.
But now maybe you are looking for somebody who is able to add humor and other things on a certain rhythm. You may go for it. So it depends. It will be. I will say it's subjective.
Let me move from the Brofo Hine to Brofo Hima.
Oh please.
Oh yeah. Rya, what is flow in rap?
I am not a rap.
M.anifest
person.
says here. It took me a couple of years to realize when they talk about flow in this part, they mean how fast you rhyme. Then he's laughing.
How fast you rhyme.
Yes.
Okay, so from what I can piece.
Oh
together.
yeah, another rapper is here. One more sim.
Bass rapper.
Good. Yes.
Yeah. So from what I can piece together in my head, as at now, not academically, of course.
Yeah.
I would say it's an encapsulation of a lot of things.
Please, encapsulation, break it down.
So little things that come together.
Okay.
You understand? So probably we could say, I mean, it is not wrong if he thinks that too. Because when it comes to rhyming fast or however it is, rhyming is part of the flow. All right. Lyrical dexterity. Let's say I feel like it's a lot of things that come together to make the flow. So I
You think he was responding to that video, that conversation on D Black's podcast with his post?
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
Would you
I mean, I feel like it could be a coincidence.
Would you assume?
I'm not assuming. I don't want to assume for anyone. I don't want to assume for anyone. But rhyming is part. Your lyrics, you can't be chasing the beat when the beat is running away from you. You understand me? So you have to have all that together for you to be able to flow.
Yeah.
You get me? So he's not wrong if he feels like it is just one component we are listening to. I mean, if you are musically inclined, okay, you may listen to someone who is much more commercial, but then you hear the loopholes in their music.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And then you hear someone who is probably critically acclaimed, and you are like, oh, okay, this is good music. But then to the layman on the streets, maybe the commercial person is their favorite because he or she is more relatable, raps in their local dialect, so then they can understand it easier. You know, they probably don't know a lot of components of literature, so they might not necessarily understand what the person who is more critically acclaimed is saying, or the rhyme he or she is putting together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So between M.Anifest and Sarkodie, who has a better flow?
I feel like, honestly, when it comes to M.Anifest and Sarkodie, although they are both in the rap game, it's like comparing apples and oranges.
Okay. Who is the apple?
Please. You get me? Because
and who's the orange?
Their style of rap is different.
So we can't compare.
As I was saying, I will call M.Anifest more critically acclaimed, and then Sark commercial.
So we can't compare Jay-Z and Nas. Okay, there's another rapper here. This man started rapping, went into a competition with Tiny, and he was second. Oh, you were first. Hey, you were second, right? Robert Clark, please come closer.
And now managing another rapper.
Another rapper.
They can't give me pressure this morning.
Robert, you've listened to a lot of hip hop musicians from Tupac to Biggie. You've listened to the newer generation, all of them. We're talking about flow here. Rob, what is flow? Please, flow.
Flow is it encompasses everything, you know, in terms of what you're doing on the instrumentation. Once you have the instrumental, your entire creative work that sits on the instruments, you can refer to it as a flow.
Okay.
So in there you have your cadence, like you guys were trying to explain earlier, which has to do with
we were trying to explain it.
It's
not
like
Adam was trying to explain to us earlier.
if you take rap as a sentence, like in English, your punctuation, all right, where you have your commas, your exclamation, your pauses, all of that. It's sort of like gives character to the flow, so to say. And then obviously you know what the rhymes are.
So is that the cadence?
In terms of rap. I'm just trying to make I'm trying to denote it,
yes,
you know, just so that it makes it makes it easier, because it's a technical term, and
exactly
sometimes some of the technical terms are difficult for you to be able to explain it. So if I denote it this way, it makes it easier for people to appreciate it more or less. Yeah. So in there, and then you have your there's also melody or rhyme scheme, you know, how fast or slow you're rapping, all the elements that basically gives the dynamism to what you're doing on the music. So that's your creative work. So the flow embodies everything essentially.
I think you guys are right.
But the only thing is, I think for most parts, flow doesn't focus so much on messaging. In terms more, it focuses more about how you deliver, you know, the how, not necessarily the what, you know. But then again, to a certain extent, what you are delivering and how you deliver it also matters. So this is how it sits in the space. But you know, everything there is about flow.
Can I say this? People would say someone like Ablekumanana Lace has flow.
He has.
Yes.
Yeah.
And sometimes, I'm not putting down anybody's music, but sometimes from the beginning of the rhyme to the next rhyme, both sentences or phrases do not have anything to do with each other. You understand me? But it still rhymes.
In the case of Nana Lace?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But then someone would be like, but Nana Lace or flow. Do you understand? Yeah, so...
Recimadelic, cafedelic.
You're going to say something, huh?
No, so yes. Are you done with your submission, please?
No, well, it depends on what
because Robert said sometimes flow doesn't necessarily have to do with the message.
Yeah.
It just has to do with delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this video popped up, and then not long after we saw M.anifest's post. Rob, do you think that this could be in response to that video, that conversation that D Black had with EL and Joey B?
I think I don't want to go on that particular.
You don't want to hazard a guess?
No. I mean, it's not. If it's not outrightly mentioned, there's no point for us to get into the space, conjecture anything, and put anything around anybody's neck, only for us to learn that that's not the truth. So, I mean, journalism. Let's just stick to what's the factor and then move on. I think we have a huge platform to discuss
between M.anifest and Sarkodie, who has a better flow.
The only thing I can say to that is the fact that one has won an international flow titleship, and so it makes it easier for you to be able to go from that particular angle. Otherwise, I would say that, when M.anifest came here, you saw the album that he came to launch. Listen to the songs and check the flow on the different songs that were played, and you'd realize that it was crazy. The flow, like each in terms of the packaging, what he gave us on the different instrumentations, crazy, lovely, and there are quite a number of people who love his style, and there are a number of people who also love Sarkodie's style. So it's a bit difficult for me to mention, but sometimes when it comes to these things, if you're supposed to make a decision, it's easier to resort to what has been given in terms of honest. So if one has been
all right,
then maybe obviously he's got something. That's the reason why he's been ordered for it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Let's move on to a better thing to talk about. This is
but you two, they do music, so share your thoughts.
Who?
You two,
Yeah.
Me or Doreen?
You two,
All of you.
Sarkodie and M.anifest. Who has a better flow? Who?
I don't answer questions when I'm here.
You don't? Yes, you.
I don't answer questions when I'm here.
But Doreen, you're also a rapper.
They are my
Yes.
colleagues. I don't want to take sides.
This is Hitz.